What should we do?
I don't know. Can you walk?
Yeah, I think so. The other guy.
I don't know. Don't worry.
Move, don't leave him here. Come on.
Well, where?
I don't know. Not here. Come on.
Who are you?
Friend. Give us a hand, man.
Told you, didn't I? Could have saved your money.
Don't know.
Well, you're not exactly last of the big spenders. What do you want this street for? You don't look the squatter type. Side's all coming down, isn't it? They're going to build council blocks, which no doubt will fall down soon after. Yeah, what are you doing here?
I wanted to see it. My mother used to live here.
Well, now you looked. Put a little blue plate up on the wall, will they? My mum lived here. Kids today. Oh dear, oh dear.
Tracy, come here, please. Miss Price,
Mr. Whittaker.
do you think you could grace my office with your presence?
At once, Mr. Whittaker. I had no idea you wanted me.
Then why were you pressing that confounded button?
I did hear you call, or should I say shout.
And you didn't know I wanted you?
Of course not. If you'd wanted me, you would have buzzed.
I have survived 70 years without buzzing. I shan't start now. Still no sign of him?
No.
He's been here for luncheon. He did start on time.
I telephoned the school, Mr. Whittaker. Billy left early this morning.
Where the devil is he?
Perhaps he stopped off in town to do some Christmas shopping.
Can't somebody stop that confounded racket? Get some money from petty cash, Pricey. Bribe them to go away.
That would encourage them to stay.
A brass band is a musical abomination.
Yes, Mr. Whittaker.
Go away. Go away, go away. Merciful heaven, there's a man approaching with a collecting box.
It's nice and Christmassy.
If Victorian sentimentality played on the euphonium has anything to do with the coming of the Lord, the connection escapes me. This is really too bad of Billy.
Mrs. J. Toth, London N1.
My love, I'm very well. Don't worry. I'm thinking of you all the time. I write to you in English
because that is our language now. We do not belong here now, I know that. It is cold here and I see no one that I know. Kurt is going back into Austria and will post this for me. I have seen Papa. He's not well, as you knew, but he will be all right. We will be with you soon, my dearest love. Soon. I love you so. Cherry.
He's hurt! He's hurt!
They've got us now. Nowhere to go.
Back here.
You all right?
Yeah, fantastic.
When does it hurt?
Oh, it doesn't it hurt?
Stopped.
He needs a doctor. He needs a doctor.
Look, just back off, okay? Just give us a few minutes, right?
Please.
Okay.
Ted, they want backup down the city road. They're in here somewhere. I'll put my shirt on it. You can't win them all, mate.
They're going.
They're still there.
Going.
That was close.
Thanks.
What are we going to... Sam,
Mags, it's all over now.
we've got to get away.
What about him? Just leave me here to die, man.
Hey, don't joke.
No joke.
I'm Dave, by the way.
I'm Sam. This is Max. Billy. Billy Stanyon.
What a punch-up, eh?
You're trouble, man.
What happened?
This guy set on him. I don't even know his name. I'm Peter. He just set on him. Who? Where?
Weren't you at the march?
Why are you here?
It's a bit complicated. Who set on him?
I don't know who he was.
It was the police, of course.
You don't know that.
Stop, please! There was a carol festival. A march from St. Paul's to Parliament Hill.
A march?
Anti-apartheid.
Honey, not everyone is anti-apartheid.
We're going to sing carols on Parliament Hill.
But why attack?
They didn't like the colour of my skin, man. Honestly, I've tried washing.
But the police would have helped.
Where have you been hiding, eh? Little rich boy in your smart little suit. What are you doing here?
I tell you, you're trouble.
You don't know a friend when you see one, mate.
Big trouble.
All right, friend. Get him a doctor if you're so much his friend. The police would help.
Be still. Be still.
He needs a doctor badly, or hospital.
I'm okay.
He's not all right. He needs help. I'm going to get an ambulance.
Someone stop him.
Easy! Easy now!
Get your hands off me!
Okay, big boy. But before you go breezing off into the night on your fancy white Charger, don't you think you ought to know a few facts?
Which are?
That the bastard who done that to our black friend here is a pretty bad state himself.
I think I killed him, man. I'm going.
Not yet. Sorry. Not till we know what we do next.
Why did you come here?
I wanted to see it.
Why?
My mother lived here before I was born.
Oh, isn't that sweet?
And your dad?
I don't know. Yes, I don't know. I never knew them.
You didn't know your parents?
Yes, I knew my parents. But not them. I was adopted.
My dad will be so scared, you know? Why did I let it happen?
Politics. Our only weapon.
Look, mate, I don't know who you are, but get off my back, will you? Politics. People.
People is politics.
Yeah, and all that jazz. I lost my temper with him.
You were provoked.
Like I say, just people. I lost my temper.
Where does it hurt?
He kicked me in the ribs.
More than one? Of course there's more than one. That sort don't operate alone.
Will you keep out of it?
Making you feel good, is it? Helping the black man? I bet he's the first one you've ever met, isn't it?
No, it isn't.
Listen, we don't need you.
Yes, go, please. You're not helping at all.
Okay. But I'm his friend.
Thanks a million.
Listen, what was you doing marching anyway, eh? You were your colour skin if you weren't provoking.
I like singing.
Well, you're on your own then.
Still we see thee lie above thy deep and dreamless sleep. The silent stars go by.
There is always a reasonable explanation.
There's also the law of accident. I'll go down and report him missing.
Can't you telephone?
It's better if you go. The telephone's so dehumanizing. What time are you leaving, Pricey?
I'll wait here. I'll telephone my neighbour and ask her to do Mother's tea.
No need for that. Thank you.
Hurry, please. I meant to be in Newcastle. I should at least make a phone call. We won't be long. Couldn't you go and she stay? I don't know the area.
I'm not going on my own.
Just leave me. Only hurry, please. Go on, quickly. You know the address. 29 Lawson Street. And we need an ambulance. Yeah.
You'll be all right, yeah?
Yeah.
Last we'll see her then.
They'll get help.
You go, man, if you have to.
I can't. I still.
Who's waiting for you?
Mr. Whittaker, he's my guardian.
Not been doing too good a job today, has he?
Come in, please. It's cold in the hall.
Good evening. Mrs. Whittaker?
My secretary, Miss Price.
I do beg your pardon.
Is there news?
He hasn't returned, then?
Nor has he telephoned.
Is he political at all?
I don't think so. I hardly know him, to be honest. Why?
He had a nasty show in London. Quite a riot.
He struck me as a gentle sort of chap. His parents were drowned sailing a month or so ago. Or rather, his adopted parents. It's been a very emotional time for him. I wish he'd come home.
They were sailing from Falmouth to the Scillies. It was something they'd always planned.
Go on. Just keep talking.
Can be very treacherous, that sea. I thought they were my mother and father. I didn't know that I was adopted.
Does it matter?
I thought I was their son. I don't know who I am anymore, where I belong.
Join the club, mate.
I feel scared, I suppose. Alone.
I got my dad.
What about your mother?
She died.
I'm sorry.
My auntie looked after us.
Have you any brothers and sisters?
Yeah. Younger. One of each.
I haven't.
This geezer in... Where was it?
Newcastle. Mr. Whittaker. I don't really know.
I wish they'd hurry. You just keep talking.
There was this box of letters. Things of my parents. The real ones. That's why I came here. There were letters addressed to this house. I wanted to ask them why they got rid of me.
Hey, man. Maybe they just had to. Maybe they're dead. Maybe they couldn't keep you anymore. You had nice folks to look after you. What more do you want?
I don't know. I want to find them so that I know who I am.
But you're you. Like I'm me.
But I don't know who that is.
You. Whether you like it or not. You. I think I killed that man. What does that make me? A murderer? Wasn't a murderer this morning.
You were protecting yourself.
That makes it all right, does it? I'll tell his old lady I was protecting myself, missus. That's why he's dead. I hated him. I didn't even know his name and I hated him. I don't know.
It's all right.
All right. I want to go home.
So do I.
Hell, we are miserable, aren't we? The boys in blue?
The ambulance.
Yeah.
It's a police car.
They shot me.
Who?
Boy and girl. Never did know their name. Oh, yeah, they said, didn't they? What was it?
Sam and Max. I can't hide you.
We need an ambulance. He's hurt. Need an ambulance! Someone's hurt up here!
They had to call the police.
But they didn't want to be here when they arrived. Will you phone my dad if I give you the number?
Yes.
Thanks. My name's Peter. Did I say that?
Well, what would you have done? Just left him?
It was totally irresponsible to go down to London without letting me know.
I've already said I'm sorry. I thought I'd be back in time.
I do not like involving the police. I cannot have a delinquent living in my house. I'm Vincent Whittaker, one of the most respected solicitors in the entire Northeast. I cannot have a delinquent here.
Is that all you're worried about? Your precious reputation?
How dare you? I was worried about you. I'd no idea where you were, what might have happened to you.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. But I couldn't leave him. Honestly, I couldn't. I had to stay where I was most needed.
Confound those bells.
Don't take it out on the bells. What will happen to him if he did kill that man?
Children who play with fire must learn that they can get burnt. Is it worth the journey?
If you mean, did I find out anything about my parents? No.
Waste of money, then. The law will deal with your friend.
But the law will never understand Peter's feelings.
Feelings are far too personal. Law deals with facts.
Facts? If we were all judged on facts, there wouldn't be any love.
That's a very large word for a very young man. You're quite right to stay with him. I do know rather a good chap in Gray's Inn who might help.
He hasn't got money.
No. Well, there are always ways around that. We must see what we can do. I was worried, do you see, about you. I haven't had anyone to worry about for centuries.
He was like me, Peter.
Oh?
Maybe not.
Well, say it all the same.
The others all had axes to grind. They were all there for a reason.
Politics.
I don't know. I mean, I think they were all caring in their own ways. No, not Dave. He was... Oh, I can't explain him. He was politics. Peter said people. I mean, here I am. I do miss my mother and father. I hope I won't be a drag about it. But you see, it's the first time that I've been home and they're not here. As for the others, my real parents.
Yes. Well, they're a challenge. We might find them, if that's what you want. By the by, I wrote to my friend in Munich, Gunter Walser. You like him. He used to be what was called a hippie. I asked him about that name, Gruber. It's a long shot, but it's mentioned in the letters more than once.
Do you get over grief? I knew them all my life. I may have been adopted, but they are my mother and father.
I thought we might spend Christmas at Bamborough, if you'll invite them to stay in your cottage, Billy.
I'd like that.
Thank you. Whiskey?
I'm underage.
Such delights you have ahead.